Hello and welcome. This tutorial will show you how to add a related post section at the end of each blog post. Within the blog section of either Squarespace 7.0 or Squarespace 7.1, you don't have the option to automatically set up a related post section at the end of each blog post, but there are some ways to work around it. We do suggest that you create a blog post template so you don't have to add this section each time manually. This will basically be a blog post that you will always leave as a draft. Within that post, you can add the related blog post feature. That way, when you're ready to create a new blog post, you can make a copy of this draft and be ready to go. If you already have blog posts within your website, you will have to go through each previous post and add the related post block that we're going to set up. But you can still set up the blog post template to make it easier for future posts. Let's get started. On your Squarespace dashboard, go to Pages, then go to your blog. This will be the section with the pencil icon. Let's go ahead and create a new blog post so that way when we're done we have our template ready. Click on the plus sign and name your blog post. Let's name this template. Now we're going to set up a workaround for your related blog post section. Click to add a new content block and go down to the summary section. Here you will see wall, carousel, list, or grid. I personally like to use either the carousel or grid layout. For this example, I will select carousel. You will then see the options available for this block. Select the blog you want your related post to be from. This will then populate the carousel section. Next, let's go to the Layout tab. Here you can preview the section in the other formats if you would like to see how it looks. You have the option of including a header within the header text field. I will go ahead and remove this as I want to style my section a bit differently. For aspect ratio, this will determine how your post images get cropped. I would suggest to use the same ratio as you do for your main blog page so that your images don't get cropped in a weird way. Next, you can customize the amount of posts per row, text, and alignment, plus the position of your metadata, such as a post category or the post date. The final tab is Display. Here we will select what fields we want to display within our new section. For number of items, I will select 6. Next, we can select what information we want displayed. I will select to only display the title and thumbnail. In the primary and secondary metadata sections, we can select if we want to display certain fields such as the date posted, categories, tags, or a few other options. You can leave both blank by selecting none, or you can just select one. Next up is a category filter and a tag filter. I would suggest to keep the space empty when setting it up for the blog post template. We will then edit afterwards when creating a new blog post. Select Apply. As this is a new blog post template that we are creating, I will also add a line divider and title for this section. Once you are done, save your changes. You will now see the new template set up as draft. Now let's create a new blog post using the template with our related post section that we just created. On Squarespace 7.1, you will click on the 3 dots and select Duplicate. Once a copy is made, click on Edit, name your blog post. It is also important that you update the blog post URL. Go to the gear icon on the top right, select Options, and here you will see the post URL field. I would suggest to update the URL to something similar to your post title. As I named my post my full holiday lookbook, I will then enter holiday lookbook. Don't forget to add dashes between each word. Save your changes. If you are using Squarespace 7.0, your steps will change just a bit. Click Edit on the blog post template, then select Duplicate at the bottom here. Update your post title, then go to the Options tab and update your post URL the same way that we previously did. Save your changes. Once you have renamed your template, let's select which category or tag we want to feature in our related post section. Hover over the summary block and select the pencil icon. Select Display. Within this section, we have the option of filtering out our content so it shows posts that are related to the new blog post. You can select a category and a tag to help narrow down the content that is displayed. For example, this new post will be about fashion, so I will select the fashion category. This will then only show posts within that category. To narrow things down even more, you can also include a tag within this section. You also have the option of using just one option, either select a category or a tag. Select Apply. You can now start writing out your blog post above this section. Save and schedule your posts when you are ready. Get creative and have fun. Thank you for watching the Squarespace tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe for more Squarespace how-to videos.